Yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Tell May Rock. You're now tuned in to the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, I'm joined by my great co-host.
Y'all know the vibes, K Quick, Beats, Vars, and Faith. We in the building. Much love, all that good stuff. Pray for Cray.
Man, and of course it's your man GMO, aka GMO, and we up in this blicker. Yeah.
Gentlemen, we a little light today. We got the Blue Phoenix running a little late. We gotta celebrate her once she
Yes,
get on here.
indeed.
So right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it when it's man time. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can talk.
Women love sausage fest, bro. We got a lot of women on the joint. Hey Camille, hey Angel.
What's
Surprisingly
good?
enough, you get to have a sausage party with us.
Yeah.
Stop,
I,
man. What?
I, it,
Makes stuff so awkward every time.
Bro, when I said man time, you feel me? What up 3 times everyone? I think that's my brother Drizzy or that's Smoke. Hey, do me a favor, y'all go to the YouTube. I'm gonna put the joint up on here right now so we can see who we talking to and shit. But yeah, bro, you just made that sound like we said man time just now, right? You feel me? It was masculine. You feel me?
Okay.
It was us. You feel me? Now you talking about sausage party, bro? Like that's not
Yeah.
cool, bro.
Bro,
That's
it's for the
weird.
women. Women love sausages.
I
Bruh,
know,
but
bro,
you
but
got
that's
two
not.
other men on this line with
I'm
you,
not
bruh.
talking
Don't
to
say
y'all.
that.
Stop listening. See, this is
We,
when you need to stop listening. Have
right,
y'all
put him in the
select
back.
turn.
Oh, we ain't done this in a minute. Put him in the
Nah,
back.
hell no, don't you dare.
Put him back there.
You know what?
Thank you.
I had to because it got real suspect on
Out of
here.
pocket.
Out of pocket, quick.
Out of pocket.
Y'all ain't shit. Oh man, how's everybody doing? Yeah.
Man, I'm
I'm
good, man.
good.
I'm feeling great, bro. Like Quick said, you know what I'm saying. Prayers up for the
Pray
OG,
for the
the
OG.
legend, Crazy Bone. We can touch on this real quick. You know what I'm saying. We're not going to dwell on it because we want to keep it positive. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. But
definitely.
you know he is.
I'll
Quick.
allow me. So just to keep things short and sweet, he had a public knowledge at this point. He had a medical emergency. Currently is in the hospital, and all everybody asks is just to keep positive and send prayers and positivity to the Bone family, his
Mhm.
immediate friends, immediate family, and just keep everybody lifted. So pray for Cray is the hashtag that's going around. Shout out to Busy. But yeah, we got y'all definitely.
It's crazy because like we normally get caught up when celebrities get sick or get real tragic, but quick, you can relate to this. It hit different when it's your idols. You feel me? And it's
Yeah.
somebody that inspired you. You feel me? Because it's not only that they're like family. You feel me? Like because especially for you. You feel me? I know
Mm-hmm.
they're like family because you've become intertwined. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
we gonna keep it positive though. Pray for Cray. You feel me? And the Bone Thugs family and his family, man. We will keep that man lifted. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. So much love and prayers.
Bruh.
Now,
I had a afro because of them, bro. I grew the afro out. I had to, hey, bro. I was walking around with the Dickie fit, bro. Like, yeah, like I
you
was
hear me?
Well,
a
they the reason.
real Bone Thugs Harmony fan.
Uh, well, they the reasons I had braids. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had braids before my hair started leaving. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what's crazy though? And speaking of receding hairlines, because me and Mo, we the bald head brothers. Quick, you slowly catching up in age, so that you about to be joining the club too. You feel
Let's
me?
go.
Give it another
But
five,
I'm
6 years. You'll
nah,
be in
I'm
it.
good right now. But luckily because I've had my haircut very very short.
Uh-huh.
Especially for the last film I was in. Luckily I don't have a funny shaped head, so I'm pretty sure I can rock that joint pretty well.
Shout outs to
Man,
all the people with non funny shaped heads. Shout outs to
Because
shout to
them.
Funny.
because
That's
there's
what I'm
people
talking
out
about.
there
What up, Si?
who got points and dents in their head who
Yeah, bro.
who gotta really make an effort to make that work somehow. you
Nigga,
know
Yeah.
look, so I will say this. I ain't gonna fake. Real nigga moment. I be hating niggas with hair. I'll be like, fuck you, nigga.
I don't.
Nigga. No. Let me talk, nigga. Let me talk, god damn it. Because you know we light skinned. You feel
Let's
me?
go.
We look good. We could look good with the hairstyles and shit. You feel me? So
Okay.
now that I'm a bald head nigga, I be seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we grew up, it was either braids, a regular with the fade in the back, you feel me? Or a fade, you feel me? Now they mixing it together, you feel me? They got the fade with the braids, the fade with the dreads, like the
Yeah.
the fade hawk became in style. It's like, damn. You feel me? Like,
Bruh.
why wasn't this shit cool when I had hair? You feel me?
Bruh, first and foremost, let me break this shit down to you. You see this skull right here? You see this enormous, gigantic skull that I have here? Bruh, niggas with hair look at me as a fucking black Air Force One, my nigga. Who wants to fight a sweaty, bald head motherfucker like me, bruh? You're never going to get a grip on me. I'm going to headbutt the shit out you, or I'm leaving a tooth in this motherfucker. You don't want this. I got the Buddhist monk joint. I got the joint where I'm practicing. I'm just doing headstands all day and shit.
But you know, because I've had the funny thing is, if anybody sees any baby pictures of me, I was born with a full head of hair. I had like a Jerry curl almost, and by the time I was like 2, I had like a Jackson 5 afro. Like my first haircut wasn't until like right before I turned 3, and that's when I started getting high top fades. Shout out to Pops. But anyways,
well, quick once again. Hate. Fuck you. Because when I was born, I had a natural fucking mohawk. My hair was low on the side.
Yours was patchy.
Hello. Same here.
Oh man. But all in all, and then when I was 10, that's when I started getting the braids, you know, because shouts out to Bone. And 2 reasons. I wanted braids, and I was still an MJ fanatic, so I just wanted long hair. But anyways, I cut my braids when I was about right before my 17th birthday, because if anybody has had long hair or braids, the main thing you get tired of is the maintenance. You hate having to wash it all the time, sitting in the chair getting braided for however long it takes. You know, it's just maintenance, and I just got tired of it. So I'm like, 7 years with braids, let me just shave it, you know, so on and so forth.
That man started coming out you.
I mean, yeah, super. But anyways,
nah, on some real shit. I cut my hair for my girl at the time.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I had hair, and she was like, I want to see you with a haircut.
Oh nah.
Was she bad? Was she bad at least?
Yeah, she was alright.
She was doing something freaky. She was sticking her tongue in between his toes or something.
Like, yes, ma'am.
It was young love. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? Matter of fact, we might talk about that on the after party show. You feel me? Matter of fact, speaking of that, make sure y'all be on the lookout for our Patreon. We about to drop some unreleased episodes back there, but you gotta subscribe. You feel me? Support the mob, and this shit's gonna be crazy. It's literally unfiltered, no filter show. Like, so if you think this is wild, you feel me? Like, be prepared. But
yeah. And also, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, please. Hit that doggone like button.
So I real life cut my hair, and it was after graduation. Like in my graduation pic, I actually got my hair some straight backs. You feel me? And then afterwards, you know what I'm saying, during the summer, she was like, you know, I want to see you with a haircut. So my dumb ass was like, you know what? No. But then I thought about it. You feel me? I was like, I do look Josh Smooth with a haircut because I'm light skinned. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Bruh, put like this, because my hair, I have actually had good grain of hair. Like, my father is Indian and black, and part of that hairline, you know what I'm saying, the hair grade passed down, and my daughter has it. So, like, all I have to do is really just put water on my head, a little bit of grease, and just brush it. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask a question?
What up?
Why is it that all pubic hair is the same?
Nigga, because guess what? It's always humid down there for everybody. It gets warm down there. You got to think, bro. Like, and look, quick. You look. Here we go. We back on ass again. Niggas, everybody farts. Everybody farts. Whether it's a loud one, I got one, Mo. My first one of the year.
Got him.
So either it's a loud one or it's a silent one. It happens. If you're sitting down, that shit is gonna go right up in your crotch. You feel me? Meaning your steam shitting, cleaning your pubes.
That's fact. That's
But I will say, when I look back at pictures of the different hairstyles I used to rock, probably the one that I probably like, I didn't have it for a long time. I only had it for like 6 months, but I really like when I rocked the mohawk because I had like the brohawk joint going. It was like and I had it where I used the sponge to make it all twisted up and all that stuff. I actually rocked the heck out of that joint. I should have had it more, but anyhow.
Hey, hold up. Hold the fuck up.
What happened?
There is nobody allowed to talk about light skin any goddamn thing. You understand me? You are not part of that. You don't know the struggles that we go through. It ain't our fault that we were born with silky, beautiful tufts of hair.
Oh, here we go.
Every time we get wet, it look like a bird of paradise. Huh? When the motherfucking sun shines all over you. Huh? We look like nuggets of honey. Huh? You ever stared at a light-skinned man's ass, woman? Huh?
Whoa. We do. Look. This is. Hey, Smoke said now y'all bald. Oh man, this is getting pretty interesting.
Nah, real shit. Now, crazy enough, there's an article that I looked up years ago, right? That popped up on my timeline. If you want to look it up. There's a correlation between men who have hair, who keep their hair the rest of their lives, and men who don't keep their hair. I want y'all to look that up. There's a definite correlation between you and your manhood. Check that out.
Mo. Nigga, this is not school. Did you just give me homework on the show?
All right, man. All right. So they say bald head men have longer dicks. That's just what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't handle hot head and bald head. Sorry. God bless me. Sorry. That's why all the porn niggas bald. You barely see niggas with hair in porn, bro. If they do, they probably did the hair clip for men. So listen, everybody, if y'all actually like and subscribe to the actual show on YouTube and y'all get us monetized and help us get rich, you know what we will do? All three of us, we will all fly to Turkey.
Wait. Do not speak on my behalf when it comes to your ideas until I hear the idea.
Yeah, bro.
All three of us are going to fly to Turkey and we're going to get hair plugs.
Wait. I don't need that, firstly. Firstly, before you say we are going, make sure the idea applies to the person. Firstly.
Bro, women go to Dominican Republic and have BBL fucking get-togethers, bro. Why can't we go and have a hair party, bro?
I'll hold the camera to film the process for you.
Now, this is the crazy thing. If you don't have an immense amount of density, like in the back of your neck and shit, they're gonna have to take it from other places, like the underarms. You know how they did.
So you're gonna have armpit hair on your head?
You're gonna have ass hair.
Bro, you got the ass hair.
Yep.
Armpit hair. Eye hair.
Bro, you're gonna have to live with them jokes forever.
Bro. Hey, look, listen. I don't give a shit.
Okay. I have a question. Wait a minute.
What?
If they taking the hair from your ass, do they sanitize it? You don't want your shit.
You don't have nuggets in your hair.
Who the fuck shits on themselves with an adult? It should be nothing like that.
You gonna have dangleberries, and there goes let's let the celebration begin real quick, because let's please divert this, because I want to get away from this idea. Hello, Blue Phoenix.
Hi, hello, and what I did, what I missed.
So
You don't want to know.
we were just talking about hair transplants and how they pull it from the armpit, maybe the ass, some pubes.
If you're bald, like what if? Because usually people who are balding, like they probably got the George Jefferson or something like that, go and get these transplants. But what if you're already completely bald? Where do they pull the hair from to implant
Either your butt or your thighs,
Shit.
somewhere like that. Yeah.
I ain't trying it now. Thigh hair is strong as shit, man. I don't know if y'all ever accidentally had a thigh hair caught on a sock. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't budge.
Bruh, that shit just pulls like a motherfucker. Yeah, you can do a tug of war with leg hair. That shit is crazy. I don't want to ever feel that pain. Shout out to the ladies that get whacked.
Girl.
So look, we got our guest coming on at 9. I want to tap into this subject real quick since the Phoenix got in here. So our topic for tonight is the friend zone. What you want versus what you need. Okay,
let's go.
So by definition, friend zone. What is that to y'all?
You are the friend, the brother from another mother or sister from another mother. Nothing more, nothing less. It stops there. But the feeling is not mutual.
Perfect fucking definition, sir. I must have my pinky out when I drink this next sip real quick. That was sophisticated. That was sophistication. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You agree? Phoenix, you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me play this video real quick. And this video I found on Instagram, and it's pretty interesting. Let's get it.
To talk about how much it sucks to be put in the friend zone, but can we talk about how it feels to be a woman and realize that you didn't have an actual friend? You just had somebody looming over you, waiting for you to agree to fuck them.
One more time.
Men love to talk about how much it sucks to be put in the friend zone, but can we talk about how it feels to be a woman and realize that you didn't have an actual friend? You just had somebody looming over you, waiting for you to agree to fuck them.
So
wait.
Before we chime in,
y'all go first.
No.
Let him say his piece first, and then we'll go.
I want to know, Phoenix. I gotta hone in on you. I have to ask you, from your perspective as a woman, how much truth does this actually hold?
And thank you for saying hone in.
How much does it hold? It's true. Most times, most guys. Now, let me say for me, I won't take men as friends if I haven't known them for a long time. If I haven't known you for a long time, you can't be my friend because you're not initially coming to me as a friend. So no new male friends. I just don't do that unless you are friends with my male friends. But for the fact of the matter, most guys that are around you, especially if they haven't known you long, are trying to fuck. So, yeah.
Go quick.
That whole statement in that video is one of the most egotistical things I've ever heard. That is straight ego, in my opinion. Ego. Now, I'd say, in my opinion, there's a difference between somebody you're avoiding sexual contact with and somebody you actually put in a friend zone. Because when most of the guys who get friend zoned, they already have been friends for a long time. Do you know how loyal and how connected you got to be to that person to even consider them a friend or a brother, a bro, if you want to take it there? Because that's what a lot of, if we're just going from the women's to the men's perspective, because the video came from the quote unquote woman's perspective. So if you see somebody as a brother and you put them in that category, you've already instilled enough trust and value in that person to even give them that label. Now, for one, this is how I have experienced it and what I've observed from many friends, many people, so on and so forth. The person that's in the friend zone is more than likely the person who cares about you the most, cares about your feelings, actually loves you, probably does anything for you, cares about your feelings, picks you up when you're broken down, picks up all the pieces that all these dudes you choose rip you into. But the feeling isn't mutual to how he feels about you. More than likely, now the subtitle to this topic, what you want versus what you really need. That friend-zoned person more than likely has everything you actually need in a relationship. But a lot of times, your desire or what you want overrides what you need. That person in the friend zone more than likely has what you need half of the time. But why it's always avoided, that's a different question. We'll have to dig deeper into that. But to start with, that's my opening statement.
So, fellas, if you would like a tutorial on how to get out of the friend zone, you have to keep whores around you. You have to keep a lot of hot girls to where your friend that has you in the friend zone gets jealous. Okay? This is a skill level. This is skill level 25. Once they see you getting play from women, and they have to be introduced to these women, right? They have to dislike these women. These women have to be the hottest, ratchetest women that you've ever seen. They will start being jealous, and the fact that they know you personally, right? They will start to be attracted to you and your sexual prowess. That's the key, fellas. You can't give them but so much attention initially, okay? If they put you in a friend zone, be in the fucking friend zone. Take them out, do all of that, do whatever the fuck you want. Make sure you keep a babe with you that makes you look better than what they look at you as. If they feel like you can do better, they're going to do you better. You hear me? You'll be out there friend zone in 5 minutes. I promise you.
All right, so I sat back and I was quiet and I didn't even, say what I was feeling during the meeting.
Thank you, Camille.
You feel me? So what kills me is people forget that when a man and a female becomes friends, most of the time, the attraction is sexual. You feel me? You don't see, I hate to say it, but like people don't want to be associated or friends with someone that they don't find attractive. You feel me? That's if you're meeting that person, you know what I'm saying? And when you're meeting through other people, that's how you make friends. You feel me? But that general connection is through a sexual attraction. You feel me? After you get to know that person, that's when you can be like, you know what? I wouldn't date this person, but this person cool as shit. You feel me? But you really can't, and I'm not picking on the women, but I'm just saying, like, both ways, you really can't get mad that a person wants to fuck you. You feel me? When the attraction of bucks was immediately, you feel me, sexual, or you know what I'm saying? You were the attraction. Go ahead, bro.
I don't feel like, okay, all right, so let me reverse it because I was just talking shit, right? But let's get real. Most of the time, when this happens, the reason why men fall so quickly is because friendship is something that is rare for us, right? So friendship with a woman for us, women, y'all have to reverse it and think about when a man doesn't pay any mind to your signals. Say you're attracted to a male that catches your attention, ladies, and a man doesn't pay you any attention to that. He's busy off in his own world. But y'all are so cool. You talk every day. You do things together. You're other than sex, right? The most stimulating thing that any human being can have is the mind. The mind will take you there every time. The laughter, even the uncomfortable farts that y'all do. Everything is cute because you're free. You know what I'm saying? The cage bird theory that I always say every year. The cage bird theory. So when y'all can relax around each other and y'all can be our pure selves, that automatically should attract both of y'all. I have no clue what goes on through women's minds and how they put a man in a friend zone. That easy. It's very confusing to me. But I know for a fact that when I have had that friendship, that true friendship with a female, it's automatically a level of attraction that comes with that because I'm free around you. You know, I digress.
Okay, a couple of things. To go back to what Quick was saying, it usually the guy in the friend zone, from what I've heard women say or what I've seen, because I don't friend zone people. You already know it, whatever. But it's usually they either are not what they're looking for at that moment, or they're too chill, or they do look at them like their brother. And it's like, because they know them for so long, they don't even see them as a potential partner. Or they look at them like, you know how we are with our girlfriends. We're real close with our girlfriends. We're real close with this guy. Some girls just look at them as a boyfriend, as a friend, not as a boyfriend, as a partner. And so that is kind of where their mind goes. Some women can look at or put the guy in a friend zone because he's a great guy, but he might not be wild enough for her. Or he might not be like he's settled, you know. So some women have that attitude too. And I kind of want to flip it because men put women in friend zone too.
Unheard of.
They do.
Unheard of.
Wait. I will actually concur.
They do.
I will actually concur. Now, granted, it may be unintentional. Now, all right, I'll give you two personal examples.
It ain't true.
Well, for one, yes, it is, because I'll give you two personal examples. Now, for one, matter of fact, I'll go off of a person we actually had as a guest on this show, model and a published model and photographer, Tiana McRae. Y'all met her. Y'all remember her. Beautiful, 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 beautiful woman, model figure, everything. Gorgeous. Known her since, because we went to college together, known each other since we were 19. Became the only thing that separates us from being related is we came out of two different women. Mentally, we are like bro and sis, we joke, we just alike, but physically or sexually, nothing. No attraction. I am not attracted to her in that way. As beautiful as she is, I can't even look at her that way. That's literally like my little sister. And I'm big little bro in her eyes. Literally. It was basically our vibe was literal, but the thing is, it's mutual. Mutual. We didn't friend zone each other because we already knew from the jump. She's a dope person. I know I'm gonna be cool with her, and we've been cool since 2019.
I think she can ready to go there though. I think she can ready to go there. Was there a level of attractiveness or attraction to each other? That's what we're trying to get at. It has to be one or the other being attracted to one another.
Okay,
that's
so
what a friend zone.
No, because well, to answer you, no, I know that she was a cool. We spoke because we were in the same class firstly, and she actually spoke to me first because she thought when she heard me spoke, she thought I was cool, you know, and I thought she was cool. As far as attraction, I know that she was a pretty girl, but as far as sex, as far as like physical attraction, no.
Well, and plus, you need to ask her if she was physically attracted to you.
She wasn't. She wasn't. Like, okay. We are not each other's type.
About those type of friendships.
But I said I had two for you.
Okay.
Now there's another friend who, once again, I think I mentioned her before as well. I met her when she was going through something at the time, and we passed each other. We were in the voice class together. She jet past me with like tears in her eyes. walked up to her just literally because I was concerned. I'm like, "Are you okay?" We spoke from there, and we became we're friends till this day. And this was back in 2014. And granted, the person who I'm engaged to right now, who was my girlfriend at the time, she already, and granted, when we started learning more about each other because we became friends, she knew I was in a relationship. But due to her personal thing she was dealing with, she had a thing about attaching herself very quickly. And she developed feelings for me that I didn't have for her. And granted, I already kind of let her, and she actually warned me about her having a tendency to do that, but I kind of let her know what it was from the jump. But I was not attracted to her at all, for real. And she wasn't attracted to me at first, but she grew attracted to me, I guess. I don't know. But I guess that's a situation where I put somebody in the friend zone, because where she had feelings for me, I had none for her. But she ended up growing out of that after a while, because she knew roadblock, that ain't going nowhere. And she's been my sister ever since.
So. Rob, what you got to say?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Men friend zoning women, and Smokey said y'all did.
I mean, we do. We do.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be honest. We do because we see a quality that we know that's not going to benefit us.
Mm.
You feel me? Let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what we're looking for. We know what we want. You feel me? And we see something that's a turn off. You feel me? Like, we go ahead and be like, she cool, but that just because of that, that's not for me. You feel me?
I wanted to pull this comment back up.
He's right about that too.
Ben Diva, Nate 25. No attraction for me. If a guy venting to me asking for advice, I don't want to deal with them on that level. What the hell?
Well,
hold on. She was responding to Quick's relationship with the friend. She said she had relationships like that too, where y'all just mutual friends, no attraction. And that's why she said no attraction from her. If a guy vented, I don't know about the other part. If a guy vented to me asking for advice, I don't want to deal with them on that level. I guess if they asking for advice, she don't want to deal with them as far as relationship, just for friendship. Can you clarify that, Ben Diva? And thank you all who's tuning in YouTube and everybody coming in. Hey.
Yeah, because I would definitely like clarification on that, because a lot of women what a lot of women complain about, men not being open and expressing feelings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think maybe maybe she was saying that she don't want to deal with them outside of the venting. Like, she don't want to be in a relationship. They just came to her for like advice. Not in that way. But then too, and Rock, I agree with you, because that's something I've heard too, as far as what men do. But some men friend zone women because they really do like her, but they still want to be out here too. It's men that do the same thing women did.
But when in history have you heard of that?
You
go through a million tests right now.
You never heard any man or any one of your buddies that got a real good girlfriend and she cool, but he can't get with her.
She must look like a gargoyle.
Well, look, this is the thing. This is the difference. This is the difference. This is the difference. If a woman came to a man and professed their love to him, they'd probably be more open to the idea. They'd probably be a lot more open to probably understanding and so on and so forth. Women will probably shut the friend zone person down and go back to the same jacked up pattern that they've been going through.
Bro, women always have more options when it comes to sexual access. We know this shit. They have a hole that everybody wants to be in, whether it be male or female. People want to get a part of that. Even women pull that trick on women. Okay, so let's not bullshit ourselves. Okay, the women just have easier access because they get to see them naked. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do the fun little weird shit together, right? But when it comes to men, it's the McDonald's theory. A man with money will see an attractive woman working at McDonald's, right? We gonna shoot our shot. We don't give a fuck about that, right? But women always have access to everything. There's no lack thereof. That's why I said you gotta look like a fucking gargoyle. Even they get laid, they the ones running around pregnant. The fuck? Every woman here, they'll look at the goddamn a pregnant woman and say, who in the hell? Right?
I never question it because I know.
And let's revert back to the subtitle here. What you want versus what you need. We'll even go to a public figure. The public figure. Now, Tupac. We know Tupac. If you ask 5 people who Tupac is, you might get 3 or 4 different answers. Now, the gangster, thug life, but also the revolutionary, the intelligent person. He told a story about back when he was in high school. He asked the girl out that he really, 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 really liked, was a gentleman and all that kind of stuff. He said the girl turned him down because he was too nice. Too nice, and went out with a jerk. Pac grew up, started, being the hard gangster, so on and so forth. Now women love him. What you need versus what you want.
Some women like assholes.
And it'll be the same a-holes they choose that break their heart over and over and over again. How many hearts need to get broken until you realize this person who you go to crying and venting to about this person who broke your heart, who has to put all that back together again? When does the light bulb come on?
Women
and say, oh my gosh, this is the one. How did I miss it?
Women don't have light bulbs and men don't have light bulbs at certain ages. Like, let's be honest.
Some girls are off.
When women are hot, when y'all still have y'all young, beautiful shapes, when your mentality is you want to be adventurous, this is the key thing, is that when women have it, they're not going to slow down their pace for a man, period, or boy, whatever you want to call us at that moment in your life. It might be between the ages of 16 when you're developing to goddamn 40. You know what I'm saying? If you still got it, you're working out there doing your shit, right? Men don't start slowing down until we get geriatric and our dick start working. Now we want love. That's when you get the obsessed with sugar daddy.
It's so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. We all cross paths. Women start getting hotter sexually when they start reaching towards menopause, right? Men start slowing down and wanting the mental aspect for the most part. Once we get into about the 50-year-old range, we're looking for some type of quality. But since Viagra hit the market, we tend to be a little different now, right? Just a little
more whorish.
Shout out to the Royal Honey.
Yeah, but for the most part, we always doing this. We crossing paths, right? We crossing paths. I think that the friend zone thing, like you said earlier, I think that could be an egotistical thing when it comes to women because they're always being approached sexually, right? So they need somebody that's a true friend, and they don't want to lose that. I think they don't want to lose that aspect of a man that they can deal with. What is it?
Sincerely, genuinely, as a friend. Platonic, yeah.
All right, so the ego thing. Now, if we just go off of the clip that was shown. Now, if we go off of the general criteria of somebody in the friend zone, that's somebody you're obviously close to, that you still want around you all the time, that you probably share personal things, go to for advice, confide in, so on and so forth. But if we go off of that video, so you mean to tell me this person professes how he truly feels about you, and I'm pretty sure it's some deep, really rooted stuff, and the only thing that comes to your mind is like, so you just wanted to fuck me? That is the most egotistical thing ever in my eyes.
Well, either that or he tried to fuck. I mean, it could have went either way because we don't have a full story. Rock, I think you were trying to chime in. Was you trying to comment?
We don't have the full story, but if I'm speculating, going off of what we've been talking about and connecting it to that video, that's the only thing that I can come up with.
Fellas,
so
my bad.
I was gonna say this. We're talking all about the negatives about friend zones. You feel me? Me as a young cat growing up, I learned personally that being in the friend zone sometime could be the best thing, right? Okay. You be like, what do you mean? All right. So you don't want to move too fast in dealing with a person and go all in with them. You feel me? And then find out that they fucked up. Being in that friend zone, you can kind of see exactly how they move, how they operate. You dig what I'm saying? Like you get a kind of a preview, a raw, uncut preview, because as a friend, they're sharing things with you. You feel me? Mo, you said no?
Man,
No.
I must be fucking toxic.
Man. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm telling you now, bro.
Every time you telling on yourself.
I have gotten more from being more, by ignoring the sexual signals. So, and I wouldn't even say that's toxic. I think I'm more patient, and I've gone a lot further with women, being more friendlier and really not being pressed to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do be wanting to be invited to the pajama parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to hang out with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool like that. But as far as men, I think the reason why we get friend zone is because we're too aggressive in the situation. I think that you have to let a woman find the beauty in you and the attractive qualities that a man has, or attract her with your patience. Like I said earlier, women are constantly getting attacked with ding-a-ling. Is ding-a-ling getting slung at them 100 miles an hour? If you check your girl's DMs, you would throw up. It would make your stomach twist. You know what I'm saying? Just by the way they look, just by the assumption, because men, we hunt with our eyes. But being patient with them, you normally get a lot further. So to be friend zone, I feel like a lot of men have been too aggressive towards what they want from their so-called friend. Even if you do have the urge to make love to them or want to be intimate with a woman, I feel like that you should chill the fuck out and just be there. Eventually, you might get that phone call in the middle of the night while she crying. She gonna want to get that thing up.
Bro, did you really just say make love to them, bro?
Bro, if that's your friend, you're gonna make love to him. I ain't never fucked a friend.
Man, nah, bro. Nah.
But I will say,
I'm gonna be real. If it was me,
y'all friend fuckers, you can fuck a friend. You can fuck a friend.
I'm just saying if I was in the situation, because that's my friend, I done told my friend how good I be fucking. You feel me? I would have to live up to the legend. You feel me? You can't fuck a friend and give her half D. You gotta go all in, bro. Let's be real. Or she gonna be looking at you like, this nigga be lying like shit.
Wait a minute. Y'all tell y'all female friends how y'all get down in the bedroom?
I don't.
The
women that I surrounded them around, that's what I keep telling y'all. The women that they have seen me with and how they act towards me, the way they look at my eyes in front of them tells them what I do in the fucking bedroom. That's always been the it factor.
That's true, Zena. That's true.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No. Now, if we're going off
Rock is toxic too. No, I'm
gonna tell you.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because if you my friend, I'm gonna give you the best that I got. You feel me?
The fuck?
Wow.
Okay, my bad. All
right. Well, I will speak. Now, I will speak from my perspective of the women who I'm just. It depends, dog. Because. No, it doesn't. Because if I really view, like, if I go off the ones who I view as sisters, it's almost like I wouldn't tell my sister that. I don't want to know, and I don't want to know what you do neither, because it's kind of gross to me. It's weird.
Man, look.
Y'all funny as I don't know what on this.
Ain't nothing gross about hearing what women do in the bedroom.
It depends on how I view you, because if it's the girls who I told you all about previously, I literally cannot view them that way. That's just it's engraved in my mind to the point where I cannot literally. It's weird. It's weird.
That is platonic. That is
I
a
get
true
you.
friendship.
I'm about to
You're
say,
talking
yeah.
about
Exactly. Like,
friend
'cause-
zone. So you have to put yourself in the mindset of you have been attracted to this person. We can't talk about just platonic relationships.
The question wasn't clear to put me in the mind state like that. But if we're talking about that, if we're actually, I probably wouldn't be bragging because if I really feel for that person, it's more than just sex. Like I want to be in a real relationship with that person.
You know what?
You know.
Hold on. I feel a certain type of way about this. Hey Mo, is Unc there? Is Unc watching the game? I know it's football season. I need to talk to Unc real quick because she called me toxic. I don't know.
You
know,
your ain't toxic. Don't be calling Unc to say you.
No, because you know Unc holds it down for the light skinned niggas. All I'm saying is this.
Hey, you might want to specify because the wrong uncle might show up.
Oh shit! But look, just hear me. Real shit. If two friends end up fucking, that means that the attraction on both ends were already there.
Right.
Of course.
I agree.
It's mutual.
So why not fuck them good? Because obviously that could grow into something. You feel me?
You see what she's saying, bro?
But go back. Yeah, she said leave Uncle in. But go back to what Zena said. Zena said a good confidant doesn't equate to being a good partner. And that's true. Mm-hmm. You can have a great friendship. You can confide in them and everything, but that doesn't make them a good partner. That doesn't make them a good.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. But being a good friend and listening, you feel me? You actually hear how that person wants to be loved. You feel me? You actually my nigga. What up, huh?
Is he in the bathroom?
How's everybody doing today? I have been listening to you degenerates, and this sounds like some young bullshit here. My idiot nephew, he is damn sure a dickhead, and Rock, you are a fellow one. Y'all kind of look like twins when I squint my eyes. I'm getting sick of all you little light-skinned boiled egg looking son bitches. But quick, I have something to say to you too. We gonna have to hear the moment that you got a morning wood laying in the bed with your best friend. Okay, now that is the level of test that
I can actually tell you.
I'm listening.
Whoa.
Because the last time that happened, I was engaged to her.
The last time,
because it's the one I'm engaged to. Because me and her were friends first. I've known her since I was 7, bro.
Well, we're gonna have to get away from your caramel ass. This is light skin problems, evidently.
All right. See, when I actually got an answer for him, he don't want to talk to me no more.
You have nothing to say anymore, son. So everybody out there,
I like your answer, quick. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, you shut your light skin ass up. She need to. Hey, look, nephew. You need to put her in the back. This is getting on my fucking nerves. Everybody over here is talking like they are goddamn just perfect in everybody's eyes. Okay? No, we're not. So listen, from an old school player position, when it was 1945, when I was still out here. We wasn't using condoms or nothing. We were just out here. Okay? There was no such thing as a platonic relationship. Okay? We can do all the wild shit that y'all ever dreamed of, okay? There was no internet, no nothing, all right? But deep down inside, I have always wanted to make love to every female friend that I've ever had, okay? Now, besides that, Rihanna could get it. I'm getting a little older. Thank God for Viagra. Any questions? I really didn't want to be on this show. I'm exhausted.
I gotta ask you.
It's football season.
So I was told that I was toxic because I say, and let me pull it up. You gotta put it, Miss Camille. She said I was toxic because I said if I end up fucking a friend, that I'm gonna give it the best D that I got.
That is actually true, son.
Talk to him, Mark.
That is exactly what the goal is. Okay, now. If you plan on disappointing your friend, then you are the most toxic individual in the fucking world. But from what I heard my nephew say, you like to fuck, son. You can't fuck. You got to turn on some Jerry Lee Lewis, and you got to let the piano sing. You got to turn on some wop bop baloo bam balop bamboo. You got to listen to the lyrics and pop your dick to it, son. Like when you're inside.
Can you at least sing the words right?
Whoa, wait a minute.
No, see, that's where this is where you're young and fucking up at, is that you don't listen to the music. You gotta listen to I be stroking and actually do what it says, its instructions to get the ass. And I'm so upset. All y'all talk about now is how the booty hole is brown. We understand the color spectrum. We want to know, how do we get the brown booty hole? And when did anal become so goddamn popular?
He probably listened to the original version of Tutti Frutti.
Man, our pubic hairs were too long to do anal. That would have pinched. That would have been like exfoliate. That would have been a what did they do? Waxing. That would have been a waxing for us. We had long, beautiful pubic hair.
Oh my goodness gracious!
What is wrong with y'all? What's wrong with you youngins? Huh?
Thank
y'all
you.
Got my. And it was an off night. I wasn't supposed to be on this goddamn show. I hate my goddamn nephew.
We apologize.
On the goddamn couch. No, because listen. I do love him because I sleep on the couch. You know, I like to look at my football. You know, go Commanders, go Commanders.
Always. Dreadhead dick.
Yep. Ben Diva Nay 25. How you doing? I mean, you know, if you want to learn some lessons, I can be a damn good platonic friend.
Oh my gosh!
You can sit there and listen to jazz, and I can give you a nightcap. You need a sugar daddy in your life? Bruh. I am that man. Plutonic.
Yeah.
But it's gonna come with a side of meat. Okay, this is not how this works.
I was gonna say this when your nephew was on, but like I heard a comedian say something. And since you've been on Earth for a minute, I want to know how accurate this is. A comedian said that the hair under your arms and your pubic hair is the same hair. Is that accurate?
Son, if you ask me another dumb fucking question like that again, I swear to God, I will come over there and personally shave your ass. It's gonna be with a shotgun. Son. I'm gonna shave some ass off of you with a shotgun. Don't you ever ask me no fucking shit like that. Of course, it's the same fucking thing, son. Shout out to Drake.
It's not.
That's all I want to say tonight.
How do you know, Phoenix?
Your pubic hair is coarser than your underarm hair.
Oh, so you've examined these things, haven't you?
I'm in the medical field, sweetheart.
That's a problem.
What? You know what?
Right now. No, put me in the back. Put me in the back, right?
That is that freaky light skin shit. I suspect that you do weird shit like that. Yeah.
Given the opportunity, I might do a lot of weird things.
Yeah, I'm just angry right now because I could be watching Thursday night football, but my knucklehead nephew just wanted to have me on, okay? Hey, listen, nephew, don't you ever call me out of a Thursday night again like this again. You understand me?
I got one more question for you, Unc.
The fuck you want?
Eagles Commanders, how's it going down?
Man, listen, let me tell you something. The only thing that's going down is me tonight, okay? And what's her name? Ben Diva Nay, if you need any help, you can go ahead and hit me up. Now, listen, when I put my knucklehead nephew on, you can go to his IG page, and you'll probably find me in the background lurking with the beady eyes. Okay, I'm ready for you. Okay, so if anything is going down, it's definitely going to be me, and they call me Commander in the bed. Okay, now found her out, light skin power. Fuck y'all.
Thanks, Unc. I told y'all.
So Phoenix is an examiner of pube and armpit hair.
Really though?
Yeah, it's that I was not expecting that news.
Yeah, I'm thrown off with that one. Hey, look, I told y'all every time Unc come on the show, he set the record straight.
Apparently, I really don't know where to go with this. Like after that one, I really don't.
Yeah, because we went from underarm hair and pubic hair, like.
Y'all just keep getting that old bastard on the show. Y'all get on my fucking nerves with this shit. Stop requesting this nigga, man.
I got you.
He irritating shit.
Hey,
all you gonna do is eat butter pecan ice cream and fucking watch football and think about all the divas he ain't never slept with before. That motherfucker crazy.
Ain't nothing wrong with butter pecan ice
They don't
cream.
know what to do with their life. Andrew said, you gotta have pubic hair. Y'all need to use moisturizer. What the hell? Y'all need to handle that shit. I'll buy that shit for you. Yeah, pubic hair is more coarse than underarm hair.
I'm with Quick. I don't even know what to say.
If you feel your pubic hair is coarser than your underarm hair, it's under your arm.
The fact that you know so much about
when I was in the medical field.
So what part of medical science do they study pubic hair?
That's dermatology. Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely more coarse. I mean, even your leg hairs are, the density of it can vary from person to person genetically, but it can be considerably more coarse and or more finer depending on like where it's at.
Yeah.
Usually the pubic hairs, they say medically that it was back in the day when we used to sleep naked in the wild to actually keep the area lubricated when you sweat or friction.
Mm-hmm.
And also you can feel bugs and things like that would try to crawl up in your ass. So yeah, that's why
they are having a scientific discussion about pubes right now.
I mean, but that's what it is. Being Diva, yes, Diva, she said you should know your body quick. Quick, you don't know what your pubes and your underarm hair feel like?
I know what they feel like, but I also
know it's coarser than your underarm hair.
It depends on what time of the year it is.
And guess what, Quick? Even if usually the purpose, and this is still out for debate too, but usually the purpose of the underarm hair is to spread pheromones when you sweat. It's supposed to act like
it's supposed to attract the woman. It's kind of like the scent, because we like the musky man smell, and it'd be like right up in here. Yeah. Right.
So hold on. I have some crazy Florida news.
Oh, let's go.
So I'm queuing it up. And there is no sound of this. Florida family files a lawsuit against Jack in the Box after the employee shot at them over a curly fried dispute. And guess what? We got fucking footage. Now, as you can see, the dispute, they threw the fries at him. They threw it back. Her and her Bush got mad. She said, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. They don't pay me enough. I got sauce in my eye. I'm coming back with the yaka. Now, she didn't even cock it, so she wasn't ready. She cocked it. Yeah. Let it go. Yeah. Y'all like my commentating? I think it did pretty good.
She didn't even have to walk far to get it.
Yeah. Where did she put that? Under the fry machine?
She is ready all the time. Like, she's ready.
No wonder why
the old bird too. She ready. Let's look at this again.
What restaurant is this?
Jack in the Box.
Yeah, she had that Jack in the Box right up under the counter.
That looks like what
man,
little 380.
That's enough,
bro. If this was McDonald's, that would explain why the ice cream machine don't work all the time.
Bruh.
That's where they store their weaponry.
Straight up.
Yeah, she got a mask on, so you know she well into the age of like damn near 60. She probably the manager, and she just getting tired of being harassed and shit. Now, seeing that this is Florida, shout out to Camille. Seeing that this is Florida, okay, I'm pretty fucking sure it's some old redneck ass meth head and or some old crazy ass dreadhead down that joint that acted up like that, yeah. And who the fuck wants to get the food thrown back at you that you just also lovingly prepared with the roaches in it? Come on,
she called this to the eye, bro.
Bro, there's got to be a reason why there's a weapon allowed in the restaurant and is in that close proximity to the drive-through. Something must have happened beforehand to cause them to be strapped up like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like some goons must have rushed the window at one point or something.
Had to.
Yeah.
But real quick, I guess just arrived in the back. I don't know if they are settled. Let me see. If you guys are good, can I get a thumbs up?
Or a thumbs up whenever you're good.
I don't think they're ready yet. So, hold on. Let me see. Being robbed properly. Yeah.
Man, it's Florida, y'all. You got to deal with gators, meth heads,
Floods.
Wait a
The dude
minute.
who-
Niggas that'll eat your face off. They had a zombie
not-
attack down there. Remember when the Bama ate the nigga face off ass naked?
Well, he was on bath salts.
That's called zombie shit.
Camille
bruh.
said, "Nah, we say strap all the time." Van Diva said strap for sure. Look, her name is Nidra.
That's a dude.
Let me see. I guess, hey, Trooper, if you can hear this, bro, give me a thumbs up if y'all ready. I don't think he can hear.
Let us know if Truth Teller ready.
His camera's not on.
Oh, let me message him.
So while we get this together, we got to talk about some stuff that's going on. Suitland High School is some controversy going on right there, and as a Suitland alumni, I feel like that I have the responsibility to actually talk about this. So let me read it from what is being said. So pretty much there was an altercation at the Suitland High School players. In the midst of that, an all-out brawl broke out because the team was protecting their teammate. An event, Suitland High School lost their homecoming, and while they're investigating, they paused the rest of their varsity season. So right now, everything is on pause. I'm gonna show this quick video. It looks like I guessed ready. Let me see. But right now, they're letting Bladensburg continue with their season, and they're saying the young man, the gentleman in the black that you see walking up, he's the one that walked over past 3 coaches over to Suitland to kick everything off. That guy right there. See? He came over there to the student and snatched the towel out of his hand. Now, obviously, that was Bladensburg Towels, the Mustang. They were celebrating, and he was a sore loser. You know, there's a whole investigation going on. There's an actual petition going on. I posted it earlier. I put it in the comments. Stand behind these young men. There's no reason for a grown-ass man in a sport with teenagers to get physical with teenagers to the point because you mad because you lost.
That's sad.
Coaches are supposed to be leaders.
Mm-hmm. And that was a big boy. That was a big boy. And you know, Slaughter's son, he is Suitland.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the coach from the opposing team?
Exactly. The assistant coach.
Well, that's been a problem going all around because I've seen coaches do their own players like that, like scream in their face, get physical with them, and I've seen parents jump on the field and go hand bone with coaches as well. So
we gonna touch on that. I guessed in the back, and it looks like they're ready. Go ahead and who's going to intro them?
Well, we know them from Live from the South Side. They've been trying to come and join us for a while now. We met them in person at the That's Not It comedy series. And I can't think of his name. I cannot think of his name. The gentleman that runs it. But anyway, we have Live from the South Side with us, y'all. Come on in.
Hey,
yo, can y'all hear me?
What's poppin', fellas?
How you feeling?
Bless.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we hear you.
The guy's a trooper.
I'm gonna tell you the truth though. Troop. I think you sound spectacular, but can't see you, so I don't know. What are you in the bathroom, brother? What's up?
You started.
Man, come off the toilet, brother. Come on, there you go.
Up, dog. Right.
Bro, you sound like you donating ham sandwiches to the homeless, bro. Go ahead, let's stop playing.
All right, well, look, he may not be in the bathroom, but I'm definitely in there taking the Browns to the Super Bowl right now.
No.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Man, true. Nigga, pull over before this be your last damn episode. Pull over,
Oh,
nigga.
we good. Fuck that.
All right.
We good, man. Hey, look, I ain't about to let nothing stop me from being on the motherfucking the no filter. Jonas, you tripping, nigga?
Hey man, I must say, y'all energy together is unmatched, man. Being around, seeing y'all host that live show was like that, bro.
Oh man,
Thank you,
appreciate
brother.
that.
Thank you, man. I'm glad y'all enjoyed that, man. That was a good experience for us. I'm not gonna lie, because honestly, being in this podcast space and being able to get out and do live shows is something that at that time for us is super unique. You know, we really didn't have too many local people that we can just call and say, hey, so how did you prepare for your live show when you went on stage? It was more like we had to get out there and just figure it all out, but it was flawless. You know, we had an amazing time and a great support. A lot of people showed out, so it was a great support. So I loved it.
And
Awesome.
she was trying to think of Eddie Kane. That's who was running it. Eddie
Yeah.
Kane.
Eddie
So-
Kane, yes. Alley Television.
Shouts out to Eddie Kane. Now, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, for the folks who may not be fully abreast on you, please tell the folks who you are, what you do, the name of your show, all that good stuff.
Can I start it off, True?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and before we go any further, I got one question for y'all. Can we smoke, or is this against a smoking place?
Do your thing.
This is a family-friendly show.
That's
Yeah,
what I
so
love.
leave the weed, nigga.
Like, go ahead. You can go ahead.
All right, I'm glad you cleared that up because I was confused at first. But no, I go by the name of Truth Teller Young Skills. I'm 1/3 of Live from the Southside podcast. We move as a unit, so it's actually 3 of us. So we started this in COVID. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're not like 15, 20 years in, but we started in COVID as a way for really me to keep my friends together in a time where it seemed like the world was ending. I'm not going to like over exaggerate it. For people who really remember how COVID started out, it looked like the end of times was really coming. So I really wanted to keep my friends together. And the best way I can do it was doing these things that we were just hearing about called podcasts. It wasn't really a big thing. If people remember, podcasts weren't big during COVID. A lot of that changed right after COVID. It started to have its uptick. So during that time, it was just something we tried out. And I'm not gonna lie, this is like our 3rd iteration of the show. But along these different iterations and changing the landscape and actually switching up the cast members, we found something that worked for us. And I'm not just the podcaster, and Troop will tell you his other attributes as well. I direct movies, and I actually have other shows on television. I produce shows for Alley Television and different networks. So I multitask as much as I can, but my podcast is a way for me to relieve all of that stress of the everyday life. And actually, it's a good way for me to give some insight to people who are in the same type of field that I'm in. Whether you podcast, whether you direct, write scripts, have other TV shows, or a producer, anything in that field, also try to drop jewels on our platform. So that's pretty much in a nutshell from my perspective what it is. And the name of our show is Live from the Southside Podcast. If you go to YouTube, type it all in, one word, Live from the Southside Podcast. If you want to look us up, we have a website, livefromthesouthsidepodcast.com. We're also on Instagram, Live from the Southside Podcast. So, tune in with us and follow up. Actually look at all of our individual page just to see what our life is like on a daily basis and get in tune with us. I know it's we might be new to your audience, but people, we're super entertaining. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go off on Troop at least one time in this interview, so be prepared.
Nigga, don't put me on the spot like that, dog.
Yeah. There's some moments are coming, but that's just how we do. This is things that we would do off camera. So it was a blessing that we could just sit a camera in front of us and have these same conversations, and it take us pretty much all over the country. So that's pretty much what I feel what we bring to the table and who we are. But True, break it down a little bit better.
Man, brother, I mean, you basically touched on it. For real, me and bro, we've been friends for what 20 years, 20 something years, you know what I'm
20
saying?
plus.
And so what we first did was the Kicks and Politics, which was a shoe review type of show type of thing. And after that, it's like, all right, so what we gonna do next? So it's like, just like bro said, everybody doing these podcast jumps, you know what I'm saying? So we like, well, shit, man, we might as well go ahead, you know what I'm saying, take a stab at it. And for real, the first the first incarnation of this shit was terrible, bro. It was terrible. I mean, like, for real, bro can tell you, we had niggas, because at first it was like 4 of us, right? One nigga was falling asleep on camera and shit. It was like, dog, what in the fuck? So we had to like regroup, rebrand, and I pulled up my little homie Deuce, you know what I'm saying, who's at work right now. He wasn't able to join us, but yeah, it was just a way for us to just stay connected and to just do something new, you know what I'm saying, do something different. Like bro said, he's like the bicentennial man, you know what I'm saying, doing everything. Me, I was just focused on music, you know what I'm saying, rapping and shit. But I got tired of that, so it's like, all right, what's the next thing? So, you know what I'm saying, here we are on y'all motherfucking show, on y'all platform, man, and we've been shown all over the world thanks to this alley-oop, you know what I'm saying, connection and shit. So it's just fun for me, man. This is fun. This is my adult fun, you know what I'm saying? If I could choose anything besides music, this would be it. You know what I'm saying? And so we just been going, we just been moving, man. Just been moving and staying positive. And that's the most important part. Is staying positive and doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Standing out. So that's where I'm at with it, man. That's my interpretation of, you know, what we got going on. You feel me?
Well, I can tell you, fellas, we definitely have something in common because we started out in the COVID era as well. We've been at this since 2020, so we can definitely relate to you in that aspect. For real, for real.
See, yeah, it was all new. All that shit was new,
sir.
Man. We ain't really take that COVID shit serious, though. I ain't gonna hold you. We ain't take it serious.
So with your yeah, definitely. So with your podcast, what are some of the hardships or what were the main struggles that you came across when you were finding your format? Because I've checked you all out. Y'all have different segments. Y'all have a structure that you go by. Like, what was your process of actually finding your niche? And when you found it, when did you know that, all right, this is us. This is how we got to move going forward?
Well, like bro said, it was more so, it was just natural because it was like these were conversations that we would have off camera, and it's like the only difference is we just turn the camera on. You know what I'm saying? It was just natural, and you know, by us already having this rapport with each other, you know what I'm saying, having this relationship, for me, it was just natural. It was just a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? You get used to, you know what I'm saying? You get used to being on camera. Well, for me, it was, you know, with the Kicks and Politics. That's what got me used to being on camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the hardest thing for me, getting, okay, like I said, those other individuals that was down with it before, like kind of getting them on board and keeping them on track. Because like I said, niggas was falling asleep on camera. And it's like, my nigga, we are recording, bro. How the fuck is you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just, in my opinion, getting everybody on the same accord. It's like me and Skills was on the same accord, but you know, said former members, they just weren't. So in my opinion, that was the hardest thing, is getting everybody on one accord, you know what I'm saying? One band, one sound type shit.
Well, for me, that was a challenge, but like Trooper said, I'm not gonna lie, at that point, I really relied on Troop because I threw my hands in the air. I'm not gonna lie to you, because my thing is chemistry, and off camera, the other guys, and I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm gonna touch on the real facts, but just to add to what Trooper said, the other guys just wasn't bringing that energy, and I'm all about energy and synergy, and this has to be entertaining. You know what I mean? People want to watch you, and they don't want to fall asleep. So if you're falling asleep, how can I trust and believe in what you're saying? So
That part.
I threw my hands up, and then Troop introduced, like he said, a younger cat with that young energy, just young, really street driven. I'm not gonna lie, but it still was a dynamic that we needed. You know what I mean? So off of that, for me, because I left at the truth. You know what I mean? For me,
Like
it
shit.
was, and this is what I would say people really have to pay attention to, and I hope you pick up some jewels. But let's talk about production. So for me, I'm all about quality over quantity. So I took the time out to invest in the $4,000 camera, $6,000 add-ons for the camera. Make sure we're in a space that looks somewhat unique to our surrounding. Buying a stupid 100-inch TV just to have the logo on the background. You know, just little things like that. Buying the lights, buying the microphones, the mixers, going out getting a computer for just specifically for the audio for your Pro Tools. Understanding how to mix and master, because I come from a studio engineering background. So while Trooper says he loves to rap, I love to actually make his music sound like it belongs on the radio. So that's where I got a lot of my jewels in the audio. So if people do pay attention, our audio for our podcast is a lot sharper than the typical audio. That's because it's ran through the Pro Tools. It has the correct plugins. I understand the equalizer. You know, you have to invest in your product. And that's the biggest jewel that I can drop. Just don't rush into your podcast just so you could say you have one. You got 30 episodes out, you got a couple of views. So the hell what? How are you going to make this entertaining 5 years from now? People want to see your growth, and being in the same habitat, the same setting, like how, because my main thing was I need to bring us together, you know, because these conversations we have off camera are so fun, so entertaining. How can we show this to the public with quality, not just quantity? We could have had 400 episodes out. That's easy. But if you really pay attention, our episodes are shot in 6K resolution. So it's things that you have to actually pay attention to that a lot of people don't focus on, unfortunately. And people in the podcast world, look, shoot your shows, edit your material. Do 3 hours of show just so you can have a good solid hour and a half after you finish editing out the bullshit. You need to do that. It's going to come a point in time where you're going to look forward to that. And if you can't facilitate that yourself, you don't have a person that's able to do it, you need to learn how to outsource. There's nothing wrong with outsourcing, finding a person that's capable to match the workload that you're putting on them, and pay your people. Pay your people. That's almost
Now,
anything. Working with somebody, you need to pay them and make sure everybody's well compensated in the ways that they understand. Because if not,
here it is.
time.
Here it is. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is something that I always wanted to know. Live feel or recorded feel? Which one is the best avenue for most podcasters? For the rookies.
Record it. I say record it.
Yeah, for the rookies, I'm gonna say you need to be in the trap somewhere. Set up your trap and start and get your actual. And that's another thing I didn't touch on, unfortunately, dropping these jewels. You need to have a structure. My thing, I'm big on structure, so that's where the structure of the shows come from. That's why we have segments. That's why we have updates, and we have bitch nigga news, and we have these different segments that we just bring to you that's entertaining to you to keep you locked in, because we want this to flow with motion. You know what I mean? And maybe your favorite part of the show is not your best friend's favorite part of the show. We have the weather updates. We have everything incorporated into it. So I say start in the trap. Get your gang together in the same room, break out your cameras, start and format a structure. Start there. And once you have something that is of substance, take it to the road. Get on the road. Get out the trap. You know, expand.
I would just like to say structure is a trigger word for everybody on this podcast.
Oh shit.
No, mainly you.
No, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, bro. It's definitely not one for me.
It's like, yeah, structure, yeah. What skill said, yeah, y'all motherfuckers hear right? Structure, motherfuckers.
As soon as you said
I'm all
that shit,
about it.
in my eyes was like, this nigga, who the fuck he been talking to?
Yeah, Mo, and Unc been going
No,
off,
but I'm
bruh.
just speaking the
I'm
truth.
already
That's all.
sure. G.I. Mo and Unc been going the fuck off, and I can tell he been waiting for a motherfucker to say, yeah, structure. See, this what the fuck I was talking about. You heard what the fuck Skills just said. Structure. No, none of you niggas want no structure.
Oh God.
All right, so look, you entertained by Unc. Did you want to talk to Unc?
I mean, hey, look, if Unc is here, hey, look, I don't want no smoke with Unc. I know he got to catch his football game and all that. Let Unc do his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Look,
If
don't
you
let
wanna
Unc
shut-
get you fooled. Unc like rugby for real, for real. Don't tell him I told you. But he watches rugby.
If y'all get this
And
nigga
figure
in my,
skating.
I gotta go get this nigga off that couch. I swear for God, bro.
Nah, my
Now let Unc stay where he at.
Unc, let Unc stay where he at, man. We good. We good, man.
All right, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Oh man.
So let me ask you this, because
Yo.
as you said, structure's the trigger word, right? And this is an inside thing amongst us. How do you maintain your structure but staying true to who you are? Because
Repetition. My bad, not to cut you off. My bad, Rock. Repetition. That's how you maintain structure. You keep doing it. You keep doing it over and 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 over again. And eventually that shit is going to be second nature. You know what I'm saying? You're going to automatically fall into place. Why? Because this is the structure. You know what I'm saying? This is what you built. This is how it's you know what I'm saying? It's an assembly line type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their part. Everybody has their job. Everybody understands their role. Everybody understands, you know what I'm saying, how important their part is to the whole production. So my bad, not to cut you off again, Rock, but in my opinion, it's repetition, doing that shit over and over and over again.
facts.
Well, for me, I'm gonna just say repetition, that is key, but how we get to that repetition for me is through discipline. I'm super disciplined when it comes to this shit, and my guys attest to this shit. I might be a little overly disciplined because I come down hard on them when we have our little meetings and shit. But it's like you got to get to that level. Who are you competing with? And then you get to the space where you're just competing with yourself, and not to anybody else, but you have to have that attitude. So to get to that attitude, you have to be disciplined. You have to know, and I hate to trigger you, but structure, you gotta have that. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have that.
Y'all heard
You
me,
know,
said
be
it again.
disciplined.
He said it twice.
Right, there you go with that structure shit. But no, you gotta be disciplined as fuck. When you get in here, have your time. When you guys get together off camera, you can relax, have your downtime. But with them cameras cut on and them lights is hitting you, discipline. Let's get it. I'm the quarterback, so it's my role to keep the show moving. I'm the host. Troop is the antagonist. It's his opinions that actually have you thinking like, damn, I didn't even think about it like that. You see what I mean? And then Deuce adds to the confusion. So without everyone playing their
Deuce
specific
definitely adds to the
role,
confusion.
but if you don't play your role, if Troop comes in and he tries to host the show, it throws the dynamic off. If I try to be the added confusion, it takes away from Deuce's shine. And it's like we understand that as a dynamic, and we just stay in our lanes.
I got
Yeah, that's
one
key.
more
That's
question
key.
before we get up out of here. Now us as podcasters, we have the responsibility to have those hard conversations and state those bold opinions that most may not agree with. And sometimes we got to be the ones that say the things that people want to say but they can't say. How do you maintain walking that fine line of speaking your opinion to be heard versus offending?
Shit, me, I just keep it real. Like, look, it's on some, I just, when you got a special rapport and you got a relationship with a motherfucker, it's just a certain way that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to talk and you're going to interact with them. And so for me, I'm the common denominator between Deuce and Skills. They didn't know each other prior to, me bringing bro on the joint. So it's just like, we just keep it real. We don't, all that sugarcoating and beating around the bush. No, we done had arguments and all. I'm talking about real lives. We screaming and yelling at each other. Me and Skills, Deuce is y'all like in the middle. So he's like, come on, guys. Hey, come on, guys. No, don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, we're family. We are family. So yeah, we gonna argue. I could tell you my opinion, long as it doesn't get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You can say your opinion. You can even tell me about myself without it being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, not strong-willed, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong-minded to, accept criticism and accept when your homie is telling you about yourself.
Playing to the audience instead of playing to the emotions.
Exactly, Mo. You gotta be able to, okay, he's telling me this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Take it and all right, cool. I take what he gives me, even if I think it's bullshit. I still listen to it. And I might tell him, man, I ain't listening to that shit. Fuck that shit, Skills. You wrong as fuck. But really, I'm listening to what the fuck he's saying. Like, yeah, he might got a point. And I might call him next day, like, yeah, bro, you got had a point. So look, what about this? Why, where? And you know what I'm saying? We able to just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the rapport. It's all about the relationship you got. Just keeping it real. That's, in my opinion, that's how we able to tell a motherfucker about himself and still be cool and dap up after, you know what I'm saying, the meeting or whatever is done. Keeping it real, no sugarcoating, you know what I'm saying? That's a real friend. Being a true friend is being able to tell a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, or being able to criticize or critique, not criticize, but critique exactly what the fuck, whatever, and it shouldn't be no issue. So for me, that's how I'm able to tell both these niggas about themselves. Real shit.
Yeah,
That's
for
what I
me,
do.
no, you do the same shit. Good. We need a truth in every group. But for me, like, I agree with everything Truth said because it's the truth. But walking the line as far as talking about topics and expressing our opinions about ongoing information and just trying to make sure we don't offend people, I'm gonna be real. That's what the editing's for. Because we get in here and it don't stop, and it's like I gotta understand because I edit the shows, so I have to go back, and if you really saw our raw shows, you wouldn't be asking me anything about offending anyone. But
we would have been
honestly,
canceled.
yeah, you know what I mean. We just go, we just let it go, and I think my thing is this: now is a time where everybody's so sensitive, and that's just very unfortunate because it's like our show was honestly made for the 90s because we're so raw, we're so witty, we come with so much and we offer so much with our conversations, our topics. If we was gonna go on for at least an hour, I had a couple of questions for y'all to get some shit shaking, but it's like it's the things that we bring to the table that are so unique because we're not scared to walk over the line. Me personally, I have friends, personal friends from every single community: white, black, gay, transgender, every community, period. Me personally. So I could say anything I want to say, and I can't worry about offending too many people because I can put them on speakerphone. You know what I mean? It's like it's just real life. You know what I mean? So we say what we say, we have fun, we joke, we're entertaining because I feel like a lot of that's missing right now. You can serious out a podcast so much that you miss the actual, and it's not even fun for you. You know what I mean? Like you feel like you're coming to work, and when it feels like you're coming to work and your paycheck ain't what it's supposed to be, then you're gonna quit that job. You know what I mean? So it's like we still have fun with it, and we are not scared to show you what fun is. You know what I mean? Being some real actual people that are, you know what I mean, reformed street niggas. We still have friends that are doing everything that they
I
still
was
need
gonna
to
say
do.
that it looked like
And
Troop about to make a drug deal.
Hey, go ahead, Mo.
they find us entertaining, and they're glad that we can be their relief and say the things that they can't say because of their image. You know what I mean? So we get calls. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes we get calls from these same street niggas when we do step over the line. And then you might see the next episode, one of us apologizing for some shit we said and went too far for. But it's like, yeah, you know,
That
people are
nigga.
proud that we can actually, we've made it from a place that we've made it from. I know that sounds a cliche, but honestly, one of our good friends right now, and I'm about to shoot a movie based on this true story. He's considered a serial killer, facing more bodies than you can count from here, DC to Virginia to Maryland to everywhere else. And this is real life. And I never seen this guy raise his voice. And I was with this nigga a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like I couldn't believe this shit. So it's like niggas that we still have like that. you know what I mean, are proud of the things that we're doing, that we took a totally different path, totally different, and they're proud that we could speak when they can't. You know, so don't forget that when you're doing your podcast too. Don't be scared to speak your mind, because you don't understand who's listening that are proud that you're saying the things that you're saying.
Go ahead, quick.
Well, firstly, fellas, we appreciate you all for joining us this evening. Definitely dropped a lot of jewels people can appreciate. So, to close out, please let everybody know where they can find you, social media, all that good stuff, where they can view your show. Please let them know.
Well, YouTube right now, live from the South Side podcast. Hold on, my bad. On YouTube, it's just live from the South Side, all one word. We got our own website, live from the Southside podcast.com. Y'all definitely can tune into that. We are on Alley Oop Television. Shout out to Eddie Kane. Instagram, live from the Southside Pod. My shit, DMV Trooper. What the fuck is bro joint? He is Young Skills. Yeah, that one.
No.
He is Young Skills, man. My bad. I'm gonna let you do your do your drops, bro. But yeah, that's where you can find my shit. DMV Trooper and live from the Southside. Live from the Southside Pod.
Simple as that. Yeah. Like Troop said, you can check us out on all of those platforms. Big shout outs to Alley Oop Television. And how you download that is you go to your Apple device or your Roku television and type in Alley Oop TV and it pops up. Check out some of our episodes. We're viewed in over 150 countries around the world right now. Africa is really showing us the most love. That is just unbelievable. We're going to be coming back to some stages real soon. You know what I mean? So we're going to be making some announcements about some more live shows. And really it's about just taking it out of state, honestly. I love the DMV. The DMV is amazing, but you know, you can't grow if you don't go other places. So, you know, if you just stay in the DMV, that's all you ever going to be known for. So I just plan on putting us in different states and in front of different people, and that's it, you know.
Hey, y'all gotta
sure
pull
there's
up.
a market.
Y'all gotta pull up on us now, man.
Oh yeah, you know
Yeah,
it's on.
We got you.
Yes, sir.
We
All
got
right,
you.
now don't say that and don't pull up, because we put
No, we
your
got
ass on
you.
the spot. Yeah, okay.
Oh, we got you.
trust
We
me.
got you.
Man, good.
We gonna be there.
Hey, look, Mo, G.I. Mo, you definitely gotta show up, dog. Because this nigga be having me laughing like shit on this joint, bro. G.I. Mo be going off, bro.
Is there any room for light skinned niggas in Africa, bro? Do they
Hell
appreciate
no.
light skinned niggas?
Hell no, nigga. We got all dark skin energy, Mo. Y'all better believe it.
Well, there is nothing else that we can say after that. So we might as well close out right with y'all. Y'all already know these vibes. K Quick, follow me at the real K Quick. I am kquick.com. It's Beats, Bars, and Faith. Make sure tickets are on sale right now for the biggest Halloween event this year, the Rooftop Halloween Costume Party in DC. So make sure you pull up, get your tickets now. It's on and popping. Yeah.
Man, and of course it's your man GIMO, aka non-GMO. Yes, every other Wednesday, of course, you can catch me with the beautiful co-host is the Blue Phoenix, man, for both sides of the coin. I rather enjoy these brothers. Make sure y'all check us out, man. Hit us up.
And I am the Blue Phoenix. Thank you guys for coming on. It's been a long time coming. I really appreciate you guys and all the jewels you drop, Skills. Trooper with your crazy self. And this dude's not here, but I'm glad he all right. And again, our baby.
Yeah.
All right, thank y'all for having us, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All day. And make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at TaylorMade Rock. We are on here every Thursday from 8 o'clock to 9:30. This is the No Filter Show. Y'all be blessed.